Hey everyone, this is a video about the Blood Witch. I saw a lot of videos recently with people complaining that the Blood Witch is not resistant enough, that it's consuming too much life, that the skills are consuming too much HP, I mean life, in order to cast. And nobody thinks that it's a good idea to play with blood magic passive skill, which is this one, who removes all the mana, and the mana costs are converted into life costs. This along with this, I think it's pretty strong. Think of this, you can remove all your mana and mana modifications from items and replace them with gaining life from killing monsters, life regen, and a lot of other uh, durability modifications. So what I'm trying to do here, this is my level 60 blood mage. Currently I have 2200 life with 95, almost 100 life recovery per second, which looks like this. And I can cast and it goes back above pretty fast. Also, I think there is like there is something I saw which will convert the energy shield into life. I think this one, the energy shield from the equipped body armor, will be replaced by extra maximum life. I don't know if it's 1 point to 1 point or even more, um, but I'd like to try that as soon as I get my ascension. Now I'm stuck with the Balbala quest. It didn't drop my trial of ascension thing, and I believe there is like an something with recovery replaced. Where is energy shield? I believe I saw something recharge life recharges instead of energy shield. Life recovery from flasks. I think this one. I'm not sure what they refer to as life recharges instead of energy shield. I mean, if it goes straight to life or what's happening. I don't know exactly, but I'm thinking this might be it. So combining life recharges instead of energy shield, and the fact that the life recovery from flasks applies to energy shield instead. Not sure how this works, but I'll give it a try and let you guys know. But I think those two skills combined might actually work. And imagine having 200 life recovery per second. That would be insane. I mean, think of that. And let's see. Good. So this build for my level, it's quite durable. I can get to around 3000 something, 3200, 3200 HP just with uh, the blood spawns that give you life from like the life remnants, and giving the fact that my build is quite slow, so I do place the bomb, place wall and wait. It's not even affecting my life. Even this, which is pretty much life consuming, it doesn't do anything to my life. I mean, it's almost instantly recovering. So this is the biggest level of an trial that I have. I haven't played the Path of Exile one too much. I played like 2 months before this was released. Let's see what we can do here to present you and then I'll show you the items that I have. They are all based with life regen, max HP, max energy shield, life recoveries from minion death, life recovery per second, and all sort of recovery stuff. Yeah, extra. Yep, I'll start with this one. You'll see damage, it's pretty high, 29,000, 10,000. I don't have any modifiers on Comet. This is just testing right now. I don't know what will I do with because my items I don't have too much spirit, but this is pretty much all I do. They are instantly, and I just stay here. It's not that fun to play. I mean, you have to dodge a lot, but it's doable. That's what I try to prove here, because everyone says that the Blood Witch is not worth. Now I have 3000 HP just with this. A Frozen Wall snaps instantly on bigger monsters, which is good. Instant dead, and this is 54 or something. I think this is really worth to try in endgame. I'll give it a shot. I don't know exactly what endgame is supposed to look like with this build, but I'm pretty sure it will be worth. Now my resistances are not maxed. This one, it's still doing pretty well. Look at that, the shield and the life. At some point before building these items, I was really stressed because I bought this wand with +4 to all cold spells, and it raised my consumption from, it doubled. It was 150 life, and now it's 300, and the frost wall, it's around, when I cast all of them, it's around 450 life. Yeah, so this is doing pretty well at this level. I'll see in the future what I can do. I saw there are a lot of better items with more life to make. I think I can get around to 4000 HP or something like that. For a mage is pretty insane. Increase rare masters. I want this. Yeah. Here I just place walls, dash around it. That's all you gotta do. They just die. If there would be like an animation with where the blood witch on the roll to turn into blood or something, that would be really awesome. You see, that just vanished. I press an E with the cold snap and it's gone. They're all gone. So you see those comets spawning without me doing anything? That's the freezing passive. The freeze build up, cast on freeze or something, which is doing an insane amount of damage without me having to press any spells. The shield is the freeze is set to be built on the frozen walls. 'Cause that's like the biggest area skill I have. And when those explode, you just saw the comet spawn. Let's see what we got here. 54 trial. If you guys know any trick to make the Balbala quests work, because currently it's not working. I got the item. And it vanished. Once I got it in the inventory, I opened the inventory to check for it and it was gone. Tried to do the boss again a few times and I still have the quest. When I'm out of this map it says traitor passage or something like that. No. Yes. I'm not sure if this with monsters gaining 30% applies to the last boss. But I don't think it is. Dashing through the snow. Come on, horse, open sleigh. Nah, they can't damage me from behind the walls. Pretty easy, I would say. It's a lot of dash with this build. That's all I can say. But it has insane damage. And with that cold snap, you saw it has insane damage. Almost 30,000. It's taking like quarter of a life from a boss. I must check something with the critical things, cause I kinda realized that the blood orbs are no longer spawning that fast as they used to, so I think my critical is lower now. Just have what, where is it? 30%, 13%, which is almost nothing. We're almost getting there, guys, just a second. Not sure what to pick. Those are crap. Huh, those are pretty... nah. Something, something. Not sure what this is, never saw. Don't need area of effect on a boss. Neither projectile speed because I don't hit with projectiles. What boss? This is the Chimera, I think. This will be easy. Yeah. Look at that. Full HP back. Picking orbs, getting HP. Let's see. frozen. Ton of damage. Use a life flask to get back to full HP. Bomb. Fuck. I remember when I first started this, it was insanely slow and I couldn't progress much and was having a lot of issues, and it's done. Okay, let's finish this and I'll show you the items and the skill gems. I'm open for any advice on the skill gem side. Given the fact that I only have 72 spirit, it will be a little hard to use any buffs or stuff like that. Trial rewards. Elemental resistances, but I don't think I can place this. This will be pretty good. I think I can sell that. I'll go through the items I have now. Don't look at this mess. Bar, yeah, okay. Good. So let's go over this. This is not used. The life remnants is just the basic one. I mean, I don't have any buffs, I don't have anything on it. Frostbolt, I don't use it. Spark, I don't use it. I can even drop those. I only use these ones. Comet, which I should update soon with something. And not even the ice, no, I don't use it. So this is simple as this. We use Frost Bomb with Magnified to increase the area of explosion, so I can put the frozen walls at a bigger distance and they just I cover a huge area with this and it deals a lot of damage. This is used for clearing pretty much. Now the trick with the comets that I have with the cast on freeze, so I have this cast on freeze with Comet, and the triggers are spell echo to spawn more comets and impetus because I really need energy this to be generated. Now the cold snap, it's this insane damage. I have this for damage. With it I get it's 8,000 damage. This is really good for bosses. It doesn't cost much, only 70 mana, which is pretty nice. I mean, it's life, not mana, but you get it. The Comet, which I use sometimes to boost the damage. You saw when the what I don't like about the manual cast Comet is that it's taking pretty long to cast it, and the plus of it is that it's pushing you back a little. But when you are fighting a boss, you saw it gets frozen, and at that point you have time to cast these ones before you use the cold snap. That's how I do it. So basically the combo I use on single target, on multiple targets, is just spawn, put the walls, dash as much as I can. See, this is exploding pretty fast. I don't even have time to get this filled up properly, but it's doing great damage. And you can see orbs are also spawning from killing the walls on critical. This is good, like really good. And the fact that my HP is not as hard as I try, it still goes back to what it was. And this shield is really important because you you also don't have issues fighting far away targets. I mean, you can run in the other corner of the map and you won't have any issue. The thing is that the freeze build-up is pretty important for this build. And for the... I'll show you the passive skill tree. 1 second. I reply to a message. Okay. Let me show you the passive skill tree. So, for this to work, I'm using max life. This is like the basic stuff you get, those two nodes. Now I use max life, gasping. Uh, the fact that the critical damage is when a boss is hitting you and you get that life lost in 4 seconds is pretty good. Imagine how that damage is mitigated when I have a ton of life recovery. You see it, right? When I get hit and I dash a lot and my life recovery gets my health back, so this is a lot of damage is not even felt. Now let's start with this. So I went a lot on the right side. This build was initially inspired from crazy Mr. Peeps from YouTube. I saw him using this, he stopped using it, don't know why, he moved to something minion, blood witch or blah blah. And he was using like a lot of crit hit chance through this. Because these reduce mana, we don't have mana, so... But I don't actually think that the critical hit chance applies to the spell itself. I don't know that, but I don't think so. Because I haven't seen any change in this. So instead of his build, I did the following. So I need a lot of cold damage, right? Used a lot of intellect to get from... I mean, I started basically with... I need the energy shield, cast speed, those are, I mean, pretty much useless. The cast speed I will... Actually, I will remove those now that I saw. The spell damage... Energy shield, 28% energy shield. I'll remove these and move on this node. This is not even a big deal, but 15, 30%, 60%. I think I'll swap on this side. I'll see, because I don't use minion. This is pointless for me. Okay, so let's see. From here I got crit hit chance for spells. So imagine this. Is the crit hit chance from here same as crit hit chance for spells? I don't think so. So that's what I'm going for, the crit hit chance for spells. Breaking from this node, I'm going on the left to get the blood thing. And I have here some crit hit chance. See, this is a lot of... I don't... Where... I was about to go somewhere here. But I can't remember exactly where. Oh, guess I'll check. Shield, Caspian, no. I was going somewhere here. I can't remember where, but I'll just show you what I've done for now. So, elemental damage, elemental damage, elemental damage, cold damage, cold damage, cold damage, and increased shield duration. This is pretty nice. On the other side, I went for I don't need cast speed. This is a slow build. That's why I will also remove uh, those ones actually. And I have spell damage, spell damage, spell damage, spell damage. Now going up, crit spell damage bonus, critical spell damage bonus, critical hit chance for spells. Now here, freeze build up, freeze build up, freeze build up, freeze build up. This is really important to make the comets fall often and often. Now here we go for elemental damage with cold exposure and elemental damage. I was thinking to also take this one because it's giving freeze build up, but I'm not pretty sure at the moment if I want to do that or not yet. Now I got this Duskshine Sapphire with critical hit chance for spells. Energy shield from equipped focus because I'm using a focus. Cold damage, freeze build up, freeze build up. This is insane, 40% freeze build up. It's really noticeable. So I used to do like two freezing frozen walls in order to trigger a comet. Now I'm only doing one, and it's pretty observable. Now this one is cool, plus one to all level of cold skills. Damage penetrate, cold exposure, a lot of things that we need. Spell critical chance, spell critical bonus, spell damage bonus. Hits have 25% reduced critical hit chance against you. This is also boosting your defense pretty much. So we have all of those, and I was thinking, if you noticed, I don't really have anything for leech. I was thinking to move somewhere to get some life leech. Two of them are in the ascension node, but I really want this. I really want to swap my energy shield into life. Those are no. There was something with leech around here. No, there was something with leech. I also don't want to spread too much. Hmm. Should I maybe remove those and move to leech? We'll see about that. We'll see. But let's see. Critical spell chance. Where was I going here? This is not with spells. Where was I going here? Hmm. Mana regen. Those are also good. They are pretty far away. We can critical. Guess you take this one too. Instead of thinking those, I'll remove these ones and move somewhere around here. Critical hit chance for spells. Okay. Here we have, those are for minions, max mana. I'll go this way. So I remove this. Yeah, so I'll have to think about this. Now let me show you the items and the stats. So as I was previously saying, almost 100 life recovery per second, max shield. You'll see that the damage is pretty bad in a good way. I want to lose these. I don't need those. Charm duration, blah blah blah. Pretty. The spirit is a little bit low. I can't use buffs, but I don't need them. Let's start with the wand. So as a wand, I got this with the cold extra damage is pretty bad. I use this one just for the level to all cold spells. Hopefully soon I'll get to change this with something with over 80 spell damage, over 80 increased cold damage, and also to have cold spell skills. Uh, on this one I have max energy shield, increased energy shield, um, max life, crit hit chance, um, the resistance is combined, and 21 life regeneration per second. This one is insane. I don't know why I added that max life. Um, Runestone, it's bad for what I need, but uh, I could have used like a 20% raised energy shield. But this is pretty good. With all of those combined, it's increasing the damage like crazy. 9k on Cold Snap, 2k on Comet. It's increasing the damage pretty much. This one too. This is, see that? From 30,000 to 29,000. This is insane. I mean, the level to cold spells is it's what you need on your wand. Now on the armor, increased energy shield, max life, life regeneration per second. These I understood that rings also have life regen per second. For the future, I'm looking into that. I want to get to somewhere around maybe 150 life recovery, along with some. I don't think I have those. Or I had a ring. I saw something. Fuck, I hate so much when I. Yeah, also the rings have life regen and life per enemy killed, which can boost your HP recovery greatly. I just need to get the right rings. Uh, those are some old rings, are not from when I started to move towards this max life recovery blah 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 build that I'm trying to get. So this will need to be changed. Also this one, I am trying to get a max energy shield, which will eventually be converted to life. So I'm looking to get around maybe 4,000 life, something like that. I think it's doable, pretty much. The gloves, classic, energy shield, life. Uh, I got 40% fire resistance. Again, life. The gloves can't have life recovery per second, so I got the life per enemy killed. This is also pretty good. Imagine you have a bunch like 6 mobs or 28, you have 148 life in just a that will replenish, will suffice this or any other skill. Oh, those got removed again. Where is the cross bump? Okay. Uh, Now again, max life, cold resistance. You gotta focus on getting huge resistance, like at least 35% on an item, and you can combine them. And you can find a ring or something, or like this amulet has 9% all elemental resistance. I saw items that have, don't want to mistake, but 18% to all elemental resistances. So if you can max on an item the fire and add the rune also with fire, so you get like 60%, and with something from the amulet you cap it, stuff like that. And this is pretty much, I'm not sure what to use in, this is like ancient, it's from when I was level 40, but I didn't got the chance to change it. I don't know about the mana flask, if I can get something on the mana flask that could help me with the health and recovery stuff. And I got this crazy frog which gives me 20% of rarity of items found. Yep, so this is pretty much the build I'm trying to follow. If you have any ideas on how I could maybe uh, if you know how this works, where was it? The blah blah blah. Where the fuck was that? Energy. So recover. You know what? Yeah, this one. If life recharges instead of energy shield. Because if this is a thing, I mean, I have energy shield recharge per second, and if that moves to life recovery, think of that. 200 recovery, health recovery per second. But it's a long way there, towards there. I can't really mix it with anything. So I'll gotta think of something to get around here. I understood that some of these might be available to take without having to actually build all the way to it or something like that in the end game, or that's, I saw a clip on YouTube about that. I'm not pretty sure if that's how it works. But yeah, we'll see in the future. Thank you for watching. Take care, guys.